Hey Gemini, it's the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and I'm here to do a reading for you for the week of October 10th, 2022. Energy is timeless. And so whenever you're watching this, it could be 2025. And if the message resonates, then stick with it. And if it doesn't, then release that energy and leave it for somebody who it resonates with. That said, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have heavy Gemini placements anywhere in your chart, and like I said, the message resonates, then just go with it, roll with it. It's all good. All good in this hood. That said, I'm really excited about this read and the time that I'm recording this. We're going into spooky season. It's the beginning of October. And this reading is for the 10th of October, the week of the 10th. I've got Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck. We're going to clarify it with the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And then we've got Seasons of the Witch Oracle, followed by the Witch's Kitchen Oracle. So just kind of witchy magic vibes, right? All of these have been pre-shuffled already, Gemini. And when I was pre-shuffling, I always listen to music because I am like clairaudient. And I get messages through music. And so the song that was on shuffle for you, and it was kind of cool because this is a group from Las Vegas where I live. It's called Mr. Brightside by the Killers. And so some of the lyrics are coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Then, because I just can't look, it's killing me. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea. Choking on your alibis, open up my eager eyes because I'm Mr. Brightside. So, it's talking about, it's really interesting too, because a lot of your readings that I've been getting and reading recently have been talking about you walking away from somebody, something, somebody, take it as it resonates, right? And walking towards something again. And could be somebody from your past, but it also could be somebody new. I know that's general, right? And this is for the collective. But you're infatuated with this person. They've sparked your interest. And that's a lot of your past, more recent readings, right? So this is talking about open up my eager eyes. I feel like, this person, you just may have met them, or maybe you're reconnecting just right now on a very platonic, friendly level or basic level, right? And it's talking about jealousy, turning saints into the sea, choking on your alibis. You're getting jealous at what they're saying. Maybe they're busy, or maybe they're not necessarily interested and you guys just started talking again or something. Or maybe they're interested and you just started talking again or something. You're taking it slow. But you're getting upset and you want to talk to him some more. I don't know where any of this is coming from, y'all. I don't even have Gemini in my chart. But that's what I'm getting from the song. And it says, I just can't look because it's killing me. So, that said, Gemini, let's get into the read. Let's see what this looks like. All right, so this is for the Gemini collective spirits. I've already done the blessings, the peace, protection, all of that, right? This is for the Gemini collective for the week of October 10th, please, spirits. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Okay. Six of Presents. So that's the Six of Coins, Pentacles. And that's balancing out your finances, funds. That also resonates with some of the readings I've been doing. Okay. Then I've got the Sun in reverse. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, and even in reverse, it's a good sign. It doesn't mean you're not going to be happy. It means that things may not go as you've expected it. And remember, expectations only set you up for disappointment, right? So roll with the punches or roll with the energy. But I feel like this happiness is just going to come in a form that you just weren't seeing, right? Maybe happening right now. Maybe getting Wasn't what you expected, but it's still good. Ooh, that flipped. Actually. So I had 2 that flipped. I'm going to just take them because I've been taking 2 when they come together like that. So the 2 that just flipped is the 3 of Potions, which is celebration, right? But then I also have the Hermit, and that's going within for like doing like shadow work. But also the Hermit can also mean like either you're searching for that light in the darkness, or you are that light in the darkness. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like you found it. Like if you're searching for the light in the darkness, I think you've been doing your shadow work. Well, this is also in future, right? So maybe by doing your shadow work, you're going to have the celebration of oneself, maybe with another person. Maybe there's a group of 3 in some form or fashion. But I feel like it's, like you've got shadow work or just that you're going into that hermit mode. I'm also getting you could be coming out of hermit mode, out of the shadow work period, which is calling for a time of celebration because it felt like this on top of each other. So take that as it resonates. That could be it. Yeah, because balance, that's what that is, balance. And it's not what you thought it was. Maybe you thought that you didn't have any more shadow work to do. But that said, it's still a call for celebration. And underneath, we've got the 7 of Pentacles, it's like 7 of Coins, right? And that's planting a seed for more abundance and waiting for the results to come in. So I think, you were looking for, you're always looking for money, right? Money, abundance, finances, wealth. But I think you have planted a lot of good seeds. You may even have like 7 residual streams of revenue waiting on you, right? But you're waiting for some of those results to come in. And you've got celebration coming in. You've been very, very balanced, with your pentacles. Cause for celebration, and it's still going to be a good one. Let's clarify for Gemini. Clarify for Gemini. It's getting cooler here too at night in the evening. That's why I'm wearing my sweatshirt here. It's my initials. Also a really dope company. Gemini. Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got the Empress. That's Libra energy, Libra Taurus energy, actually, but it could be any sign. I feel like either you may be like encompassing Empress energy, or you may have your eye on an Empress, somebody that you're really interested in that is kind of like the Queen of all queens in your eye. And again, if you're like female watching this can be like feminine, masculine energies. Everybody has them. So take it as it resonates. I don't mean like you females have your eye on a female or something like that. It's just, take it as it resonates. They could also be Libra, Taurus, whatever. But it's also clarifying the 7 of Presents. So I feel like there's been a seed planted with this person. Okay? With the Empress. Or somebody could have planted a seed with you. I don't mean an actual like seed, like pregnancy or whatever. I mean like, getting something started. They're waiting for results to happen. A relationship, partnership, that type of deal. But that's just the energy going into this. Let's clarify. Clarify the 6 of Coins, please. 6 of Coins. Thank you. Oh, Oh, wow. That's crazy. This isn't the first time it's happened, but this is, so Six of Coins is clarifying the Six of Coins. Definitely some balance with your finances. Either it just happened in the past or is happening now. So that's good. Congratulations. Clarify the Sun in reverse, please, for Gemini. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like maybe you didn't get the answer that you expected. Potentially balancing finances, but also like you thought it was your wish fulfillment. Could be relationship too. Doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing though. Everything has its silver lining. Everything happens for a reason. Nine of Cups in reverse isn't necessarily a terrible card either. It's just all about your expectations versus reality, right? Now let's clarify this Hermit and Three of Cups. Clarify the Hermit and Three of Cups, please, spirits, for Gemini. Thank you. The Eight of Swords. Now, it fell in reverse, so this is actually a good thing. So you're coming out of this Eight of Swords energy. The Eight of Swords energy is feeling stressed, like you can't sleep, just really stressed out, tired, there's another word that I'm looking for, lost, lethargic, that kind of stuff. And, okay, so this is great. So, but you're coming out of that. What the great thing about Eight of Swords, even upright, is that, it's all about communication, but also communication with oneself, like mental disarray, if you will, mental instability. But you can also pull yourself out of this Eight of Swords. It's just simply like there's a big gap, a big opening. Like you could just walk away, but there's a blindfold there. If you just use your senses, you're able to, walk away unscathed, right? But in reverse, you're falling out of that. The ropes fall off. Even the blindfold will fall off. And you're able to get away, right? What's cool is underneath the deck is the Sun, and that's what's clarifying the Seven of Presents, the planting of the seed and waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for the fruits of your labor more is what I'm trying to say. And you see here the sun and the sunflowers and fruits of labor, and everybody's laughing, haha, yay. So I feel like you just have to wait a little bit longer in order for this to happen. This is what you want to happen. You still have this coming in. Oh, I just also got, this celebration from the Hermit is the celebration of this Eight of Swords in reverse. Like, that's that happiness that you're no longer having to suffer from that Hermit feeling, being like shut out and going within. Like you're starting to like come out of that because you've got this happiness underneath you. And I think that's because you're balancing this out over here, and your expectations, your wish fulfillment, maybe you didn't get the answer you're exactly looking for, but it wasn't a bad thing. And I think it all comes in within timing, and you're going to see that kind of unfold as the future unfolds. This is only for a week's time, right? So let's go into the Oracle. This is for Gemini. Seasons of the Witch for Gemini, please. The week of October 10th, 2022. For Gemini Collective, please. Mr. Brightside. Maybe there's one of you, could be male, who's like an optimist, or trying to be more of a Mr. Brightside, more of an optimist. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so this is interesting. I think Scorpio got this. At the top of the deck. Maybe it was underneath the deck, but number 11, coming of winter. And that's a twin flame number, divine counterpart. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. And it just means like hunkering down, getting ready, for the upcoming winter harvest, making sure that it's like family, hearth, home, that kind of thing, right? But we're focused on top of the deck. That's the one we're reading. 20, grief. Okay, so 20 might be significant to you. It is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away deep within the chambers of your morning, and the red clovers birthing lost illusion. So remember we were talking about, you may have gotten a response or an answer to something that wasn't exactly the response that you wanted, but it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. There may be a certain element of grief to that, but it does not mean that it's a terrible thing. Keywords: mourning loss. Grief is the uncomfortable dance between feeling everything and feeling nothing. It isn't exclusive to losing someone. Grief can manifest when you feel like a failure or when you have regret. It can appear when you feel overwhelmed or when you feel guilty. It can leave you feeling it all and then feeling nothing, or even feeling both at the same time. Likewise, we can be so lost in our grief that we forget to live. We mourn for things that have long since slipped through our fingers. We find ourselves in a sort of limbo, living half dead. This is what can happen when you spend too much time searching for and missing what you've lost, and forgetting to be grateful for what's left behind. Pulling grief can mean that you have a lack of satisfaction about where you are in life, what you have, or perhaps more appropriate, what you don't have. You're putting too much of your focus on what is missing and have cut off the rest of the world. There are still people and opportunities for you if you'll only lift your head and take a look around. Life still goes on when you've suffered a loss. Mourn for the things that you wanted and didn't get, or had and lost, but be sure to keep going. The universe never takes something away without giving you something to take its place. Okay, so that's from Seasons of the Witch. So you may have you may have lost somebody, or like I was saying earlier, gotten an answer, something that you weren't expecting. Maybe felt like, you lost that opportunity, but it's not necessarily so. It's just, a setup for a different type of situation. You're coming out of that grief, that loss. I think that's already happened in the past. And again, you've got this beautiful sun energy here in reverse, still good, and then also here upright underneath the deck. Excuse me. Let's clarify with the Witch's Kitchen. Now, the cool thing about Witch's Kitchen is the herbs and different like fruits and vegetables and things that come up with this are like ingredients that you would find in a witch's kitchen. And what I like to do is when they come up, whether it's bottom or top of the deck, is try to incorporate them into my my lifestyle, my world for that week, that I'm reading it or whatever. And it brings me a lot of luck. So, or also, gives me warnings and also helps me learn about the spiritual meanings behind these things. It's cool. So what do we have for Gemini for the collective for the week of October 10th, please? Whoa. Okay, underneath the deck, we've got Mandrake and Passive. So number one, Mandrake, I don't believe is edible. I think it can be like used in ritualistic like burnings and stuff, and you might be able to inhale it. It kind of gives you like a astral level type I'm not saying like put your head over and sniff it, like don't do that. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I don't recommend, right? But I've heard and have known people to use it in like their spells and their burnings and stuff, and some people will inhale it just to give a higher elevated sense of being for like astral travel, that type of thing. But Mandrake is it's meant to enhance your spells. It's also meant to keep, like, the word impassive. It's heavy on protection. And as I say that, I'm sitting here, like, holding my onyx. Like, I feel like there's a reason. You might, you might have somebody in your past, in your world, where you need to have a, like, protective energy. And I'm not saying to be worried or scared or anything like that. It's just, it's good. Protect your energy. Top of the deck, though. That's the one we're paying attention to. This makes sense, especially with the grief. Dispirited, St. John's wort. You definitely want to bring St. John's wort into your world, I feel. If you don't already have it, it's really great. I have it in my medicine cabinet as well. St. John's wort is well known for, like, when you're feeling down in the dumps or you just need, like, an energy boost, you take St. John's wort and it, like, helps your whole mood. It's a mood enhancer. Natural supplement. Sorry. Sorry, that was like 5 seconds of silence. So, crushed, depressed, and feeling down, rely on me to lift that frown. Enthusiasm's too subdued. I'll restore and boost your mood. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. A bitter disappointment has left you disheartened, and you just can't seem to shake off the blues. When optimism is discouraged, you find it hard not to feel demoralized, which is invited in a gloomy outlook, as well as a few sleepless and worrisome nights. However, all is not lost. When your hope has been shattered and you're feeling downright miserable, just reach for my bright yellow flowers to restore your formal sunny disposition. The yellow flowers, even though they're sunflowers, yellow flowers, sunny disposition, the sun, right? Look at that. Behind that, Ace of Wands. That is a very phallic symbol, but it's also like a new beginning, new, powerful beginning. And then the Hierophant behind that. Like, it's all good. Like, you need to understand you've got goodness in front of you. And you're coming out of this funk. The effectiveness of my antidepressant properties will cheer you up in no time. And soon your natural sparkle will return to you in full. As I spirit away any feelings of guilt and lack of self-worth, take care not to tread on me, or a fairy horse may steal you away. Drink me as a tea to soothe rheumatism, neuralgia, and the symptoms of menopause, or place me in the garden and I'll attract the bees to color up your life as you begin to blossom again. So you can use it for salve, for tired muscles, back pain, but also, taking it in like, they've got it in like capsule form, and you can just like take it when you're feeling down and in the dumps. So it was a wonderful herb. It was used in the Crusades to treat and heal battle wounds. It's been used for over 2,400 years for medicinal purposes, traditionally burnt in midsummer fires, and will protect the home from misfortune, illness, and fire. Keep a sprig under your pillow to protect you from bad dreams. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, Gemini, this is what I have for you for the week of October 10th. If you like what you heard and you want to see more for future readings, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and then also hit that bell so you'll get notifications of any upcoming videos. I'm going to have list all of the decks that I used for this. Also, if you want to book a reading, I'm going to have that link below, and you can sign up for the upcoming newsletter. There's going to be links. You can leave a tip or a donation. That's what helps keep this channel growing and going. That being said, much appreciation for you being here today for sure. As you know, together we grow, Gemini, so I look forward to having you again. I will see you on the flip side. Have a great week. Peace.